Hi Taurus, welcome to your love reading for August 2017. This month I'm working with two decks as always, but I'm also going to pull one or two cards from the Romance Angels. So let's go ahead and begin. This is going to be for confirmation, so I want to get that out of the way. Now, one thing that I am getting for Taurus, I feel I'm getting that you're hitting the jackpot this month. So for some of you, you might be meeting that perfect person. I do feel like some of you are really going out of your way to present yourself in a really positive way, like you're doing something different with your hair, your makeup, your ward. You're really kind of like dolling yourself up. And I definitely feel like there is some interest in you. And like you're very, it just feels like you're really overwhelmed by the interest somebody has in you, or there could even be more than one person, but I'm just getting that you're hitting the jackpot this month. Okay, so that's just what I'm getting. Let's see what the cards want to tell you. This is a love reading for the sign of Taurus for August 2017. You have the moon. Love reading for Taurus, August 2017. Okay, so I have two cards. I have the Knight of Cups and the Star. Love reading for Taurus, August 2017. The Two of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles. The Two of Rods. Love reading for Taurus, August 2017. The Five of Swords, the Three of Swords. The final card will be this one here, and it's the Four of Swords. So it's kind of interesting. We've got the 3, the 4, and the 5 down here. Okay, so the card at the bottom of the deck is going to represent the main energy around your love life for August. And you have the Hangman. So the Hangman can represent being in limbo, feeling stuck, things not moving forward. But remember that this card is all about perspective and how you're looking at your love life. So let's take it one row at a time. See what you have going on here. So at the top you've got the Moon and the Star, two major arcanas, with a Knight of Cups right in the middle. So when I see two major arcanas like that, I really pay attention to what is in the middle, and what you have here is some type of proposal. So the Knight of Cups, this is someone, if you're single, this can be somebody new coming into your life. Even if you're not single, this can mean somebody coming in and trying to romance you, sweeping you off your feet. This is kind of a knight in shining armor, proposing marriage, a relationship, just showing interest in you. And I was getting that for some of you, you're really kind of overwhelmed by someone's attention, and you're doing everything you can to make yourself look more attractive. I feel like there, with this card here, there is the energy of movement around your love life, and you really need that with the main energy being the Hangman. So I feel like there's an opportunity to get out of this situation. Remember that the Hangman is all about perspective. So it's all about how you're viewing your love life, or even yourself. So for some of you, you're doing everything that you can to bring this knight in shining armor into your life. But I do see movement around your love life. Now, you have two major arcanas. One represents the Moon, and the Moon can represent things that, are hidden or suddenly revealed. And I do get the feeling that for some of you, it could be that you find out that someone, hasn't, is romantically attracted to you, or has a crush on you didn't know. Because I did get that feeling before the reading. So I feel like here, this could be a revelation. You didn't know that someone liked you, or maybe you didn't know you liked someone. But the Moon, for those who are already coupled, it can also mean, revelations. It could be they know that your partner confides in you. If the relationship has not been moving forward, they're confiding in you why they have been dragging their feet, or what has been holding them back. The Moon can represent things just coming to the surface. But also, it's telling you expect the unexpected. Now, over here, you have the Star. So the Star, this represents your hopes and wishes, another major arcana. So I feel, whatever it is that you've been hoping for, whether it's a new partner, to hold on to your existing relationship, to get out of this energy, you're seeing that happen with the Star. This represents you getting what you want. And for some of you, what you want is some movement around your love life, or finally getting some insight into what is going on with that special person. Okay, now moving on to this row here, you have the Two of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Rods. And I feel like for some of you, you have been waiting. Okay, let's go back to this energy here. The Two of Rods, this represents a, kind of a long wait, a delay, non-action. It ties in with the main energy. So I feel like here you have been tired of waiting for either someone new to come into your life, or you've been tired of waiting for someone to come around or want more commitment with you. Now the good news is that I see commitment right here. I see love, and I did get that at the beginning of the reading. You're hitting the jackpot, and I definitely see that here. This is a soulmate card. This is, a really a deep bond between two people, almost like a twin flame connection. This means that you really get each other, and you really belong together. So this can be somebody new coming into your life after you've been waiting, and it's been a long wait for that person. This can also be a relationship that leads to marriage. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of marriage, children, stability, and financial abundance. So for some of you, it's someone new, and for some of you, for those who are already coupled, you're finally getting out of this hangman energy, where somebody maybe has been deciding, what they want to do in a relationship, whether it's you or your partner. You're finally having some more stability when it comes to your love life. And I feel like for those of you, where that really applies, you have been waiting very long for either someone to come around, or you've been waiting for someone special to come into your life. Now down here, this is interesting because we have the Three of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Five of Swords. So when I see things like this is like a sequence of events. Let me just bring them up for you. This is a sequence of events. Now, this is the breakup card. This represents, somebody has left a relationship, somebody broke your heart, somebody left you, or maybe you left them. I just want to I want to get into the Five of Swords first, because this is, I feel like here somebody's making a decision. The Five of Swords has so many meanings, and it can represent kind of a really nasty energy sometimes, but I don't see anything here that supports that. If anything, I feel like here somebody is being really careful with their decisions. To me, this is a card of decisions, and carefully weighing your options so that you make the right decision and you don't hurt anyone, especially yourself. And I feel like part of that decision is this, like, should I leave or should I stay? Now, you also have the Four of Swords. Remember, you have the Three of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Five of Swords. The Four of Swords, this represents healing. So I feel like there could be someone that is, you're in the middle of a decision as far as like leaving a relationship, a marriage. But I feel like here there's caution, when making that decision. Because this card has showed up, this means that there can be healing. Like, everything is not lost. Although front and center here is the Three of Swords, which does usually represent somebody walking away, a separation of some kind of divorce. But there is the message that this can be healed, that somebody just needs to figure out what's going on inside their head. It's not a total loss. This is a healing energy, and somebody has to be really careful when making decisions, because sometimes this card can mean that you're sabotaging your own life. Okay, so let's see what other messages come up for you. What other messages are there for the sign of Taurus for August 2017? You have the Eight of Pentacles, the High Priest, and the Six of Pentacles. Interesting, you have the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles with the High Priest, which is a Hierophant, right in the middle. So the Eight of Pentacles, this is telling you, there's some work to do here. I feel like you have all the right ingredients for you to be happy, for you to be fixing relationships or meeting somebody new. You know, but let's not forget the main energy from this deck, which was being stuck, being in limbo. If you're willing to do the work, and you know, this is a card of hard work and effort, if you're willing to work on your love life, if you're willing to work on a relationship, I see this happening for you. Let me just jump over here. You have the Six of Pentacles. This is you actually receiving what you wanted. This is you, I mean, you already have the Star, which does represent your hopes and wishes, but it's further confirmed by the Six of Pentacles. This is you receiving what, whether, you know, it's a new partner or you're able to save this relationship right here. So I see you receiving here, and this is a card of getting what you deserve. You also have a very spiritual energy. You have the High Priest. So the High Priest, this represents a lot of spiritual guidance, a lot of spiritual protection around your love life or your relationship. So if there's someone that you're meant to meet, you can't mess that up. You will meet them. If you and your partner are meant to stay together, neither one of you can mess that up. You will stay together. So I feel like there's kind of like this energy of protection around your love life for the month of August. Okay, let's move on to the other deck and see what other messages there are for you. What other messages are there for the sign of Taurus for August 2017? You have the Page of Swords, the Two of Wands, which actually is a repeating card because you already have that here. Here it's called Rods, but they're the same card. So one more. What other messages are there for the sign of Taurus for August 2017? King of Wands. At the bottom of this deck, repeating card. Six of Pentacles is already here. So there is a strong energy of, you know, it's your time to finally be rewarded. It's your time for you to have the relationship of your dreams. Remember, you have the Star card. It's your time for you to be receiving love. So you have the Page of Swords. I feel, you know, with the Page of Swords, this represents communication, but it does represent honesty. It's like you have to be completely honest about what's going on in your relationship. So for some of you, it could be that, you know, you're tired of waiting. I feel like for those of you where there is already a partner, but maybe you're tired of waiting for it to go to the next level. I say that because right after the Page of Swords is the Two of Wands. This is communication, honesty. This is things not happening. This is a repeating card because you already have that message here. This is the same card from two different decks. So you've been waiting. For some of you, you're tired of waiting. There's a need to be honest about that. Whether you're tired of waiting for your spouse to want to work things out, or you're tired of, you know, somebody not really committing to you, there's a need to speak up here. But I feel like somebody has definitely been waiting. There's an energy of not only just waiting, but when you look at this card, it's almost like, you know, I'm sick and tired of waiting, and I'm really confused about why I'm waiting. Now, you also have, you have a person here. You have the King of Wands, so this would be someone who's a fire sign, male or female, sun, moon, or rising. So if there is a fire sign around you, there is the energy of caution around them, because you do have the Five of Swords right next to them. Be cautious, but also know that there could, you know, there could be delays, especially if this is somebody that you meet, somebody new. There could be, you know, delays as far as a relationship. But there is, this could also, for those who are already coupled, this can represent someone who's already in your life, your significant other. There's a need to be honest about what's happening in your relationship. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the Romance Angels. I've already shuffled, focusing on your energy. What is the message for the sign of Taurus for August 2017? Love reading for Taurus, August 2017. Love yourself first, and it says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Now, this is kind of interesting because this card just came up for another sign. I believe that it was Aquarius. So here they're kind of saying that, you know, before you get too caught up and, you know, in trying to fix and heal relationships and jumpstart your love life, there's a need for you to focus on yourself as well. This can be, self-forgiveness. This can also mean, another thing I'm getting is that you are available, working on yourself first. For those of you who are single, making yourself available so that you can meet somebody new. Based on what I see in this reading, especially this right here, I mean, you're really hitting the jackpot. I mean, a soulmate relationship that is marriage material, your hopes and wishes. You got the Star card. You're really, it's time for you to receive with the Six of Pentacles, and this is a repeating card because you have it there, and then it came up with the other deck. It's time for you to receive, but it's also time for you to put yourself first. I feel like there are a lot of messages coming through with this card. I feel like before you can make certain relationships work, you really do have to put yourself first. You have to do what is best for you. You have to be strong. You have to know what you want for yourself. You have to put your interests before anyone else's. Yes, everyone compromises, but you can't compromise too much. For some of you, relationships work out when you're really working on yourself, when you really know yourself and you know what you want. After that, everything falls into place. Now, let's see what other messages come up for you. Let's get one more. What other message is there for the sign of Taurus for August 2017? Oh, that's interesting. It's in reverse. Well, I don't work with reversals, but this could be the one. You've already met the partner you seek. Now, kind of interesting, I have no earthly idea how this card ended up in reverse. Although this is technically an angel card, but I feel like it's significant that I would pull it like this. I feel like for some of you, there could be issues in a relationship, especially what I see down here, where you may be thinking, I made a bad decision, and the Five of Swords can literally mean bad decisions. Well, probably not the best decision. For some of you, you're already with, this soulmate energy that I see here. This, really stable marriage. You've already found that person. I mean, especially when you have the Hierophant, which kind of, it's an energy where you find where you belong. A lot of you have already found this person. You're already involved with them. There are just some things to work through. And I do see that healing energy here. For those who are single, I feel, like there could be some hesitation with somebody new coming into your life where they are the one, but you may not see it that way. It could be that, there are issues, as far as trust, and you feel like this is too good to be true. There's a need to really kind of believe when you are meeting people this month, because I did receive a message that you're hitting the jackpot, whether you're single or you're already in a relationship. You want to get out of this energy here. You don't want to be stuck in limbo. So if you are experiencing positive changes, embrace it. If you are meeting new people, embrace it. I definitely feel like you are attracting the right people, or you're seeing those changes that you want to see in your existing relationship. Okay, Taurus, this has been your love reading for August 2017. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you again next month.